Hello, everyone. Welcome to another fine edition of Figuratively Speaking. Tonight, I will be doing Transformers. And here we go. All right, everybody. So tonight is Transformers. I'm not sure exactly what generation this is, but I have a few that I'm going to unbox tonight. Hello, Ray. How you doing? Thanks for joining the stream tonight. So tonight, once again, is Transformers. Normally I do Motu, but I thought I'd switch it up tonight. And so therefore, I have a few Transformers that I'm going to be unboxing. Optimus Prime, Megatron, Wheeljack, Bumblebee, Radical Toys. Hello, Adam. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining the stream, sir.
Who just said Bumblebee?
Me.
Oh.
You gonna help me unbox? You wanna help me unbox?
Oh, yes. Oh, you know Bumblebee's my
I'm
favorite.
gonna be doing a small Grimlock,
And a tiny
Starscream,
one.
my favorite Decepticon.
Dad, can I open this one?
This is RC
Dad, can I open it?
and
Open him.
Autobot Ratchet. You wanna open one?
Yeah.
All right. So you wanna open not like that. So we're gonna open this the right way. We're going to slice her from the side so that we can still put the Autobot back in the box.
Auto.
There you go. There's your starter. Yes, Grimlock is a favorite of mine. He is the king of Autobots. His particular size renders him where his mouth is not articulated. But these are also beginner. I call them beginners for Transformers, as they are different. So hold on, no. We want to show the toy.
Wait.
And hold on. We want to show the toy first. We don't want to transform them just yet, okay? I'll let you do the transformation, okay?
Right.
All right. So
this is Bumblebee and his transforming.
And this is his robot form. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the Camaro that he was in the movie, probably the first live-action movie, I think. Or maybe that was a Challenger. And he's got some pretty cool ways about doing him. So Let's see if. Hold on. Let's see if we have instructions on how to. There are no instructions. Did you accidentally drop the instructions? Okay. So let's see. How are we going to transform him? Okay. Oh, okay. I see. So he's a pretty simple transformation. He squeezes in at the back. Watch your fingers. Got to get him all the way in. Yep. There you
And
go.
then his leggies.
And then you got to squeeze in on the front.
Snap, snap.
Now,
this is him inside his little car. Transformer car.
Mary Atwell, hello. How are you? Thanks for joining the stream.
You can't
Oh.
open up this.
Look, right there. There you go. So you see the dimensions? You know what that is?
That's,
It's a tail fin.
yeah. And now, let me show you this other cute thing. Other one. This one is hilarious. I like this one.
Megatron are different. He's got 12 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we want to do him a little bit later, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I think right now we did an Autobot. Let's do... Can we open Star Screen?
Oh, wow.
All right, so
I might
Star
need some
Screen
help.
is going to open here. I actually couldn't believe that I actually found this Star Screen when I found it. I had went, now mind you, I bought all of these from Dollar General. So these smaller ones were like $6, bigger ones were $10. And again, for the price, to not only be able to get some Transformers in the collection, it was also so that my kids
This
could
is
play
him
with them.
inside the form.
She is my Transformer girl in the house. Her also favorite cartoon is
Transformers.
Brave
Star.
Brave Star. Thank you. She'll walk around the house all day talking about Brave Star.
Brave Star. Dun, 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 dun.
Trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
You almost got it. So we got to talk as we do. Now, what I do like is the points of articulation, even on these, on the smaller ones. They've got some really nice points of articulation. Okay, so I think hold on.
So, the very cool thing about this
Let me
is
see.
actually the little thing that's inside the front, because you can literally look. Let me show you.
Julia, let me see this. I'm trying not to break the head, okay?
Mhm.
All right, so
The really cool thing about this transformer right here. I'm showing you.
hold on. Okay, there we go. I think. What's really cool about this transformer? What you like about it the most?
So, what I like about it the most, these two things, is the wings and the little thing that's in front of his chest.
That's the cockpit.
Yeah.
Cockpit.
So, this right here, this is actually cool, because you can actually flip that up and put it back down like this.
Okay, that pushes down, then that flips up.
And
Then you've got
then when you just like transform it into the
Airplane.
Airplane.
It's a jet.
Yeah. I think it's really cool that he does that. And look, I got a nail.
So this one is a little bit difficult.
Not this one. This one was not difficult. Look, so you can see him on the bottom. Right here, you can see his face, his chest, his part of his legs, part of his body parts right here.
Uh-oh. Wheel ball joint fell out. There we go.
And then you can just put him back into his normal self like this. Clip, clip, clip.
Don't know if I have this right or not. I probably don't.
Clip, clip.
I don't think I have this right at all.
And like you can just like put it back together. So like.
So now I want to see if he has instructions, because he has proven himself. Yep, he's got instructions.
Daddy, can I play with this?
You can play with Bumblebee.
Yay, because Bumblebee is my favorite. Let's snap him back down.
Okay, so he's got 6 points. Okay, so apparently his arm guns come off. "90-degree rotation." Not sure how that goes. 90-degree rotation. This comes off the back. I'll get this eventually. Aha, I see. They snap and interlock there. That goes there. His thrusters. How do those work? Apparently like that. I want the thrusters at the top. Cobweb, hello, how are you? Learning how to do these. Apparently, even for starters, these are hard for adults. Let's see here. Does that go that way? So like Starscream was like really like one of my favorites of the Decepticons, because Starscream was always trying to overthrow Megatron. He thought he was better than Megatron at all, in every way possible. But of course, he only at the beginning. Oh, what was it? I guess it was the beginning of the movie that Megatron, when Megatron and Optimus fought, that and he thought Megatron was dead when he took over being leader of the Decepticons, and of course he found out otherwise when Megatron was made into, I think it was Galvatron. And Galvatron was probably my favorite of the two, because Galvatron just didn't take no crap at all. I think I did it. Those go there. That goes there. And if that's not right, that's close enough for me. Because that is Starscream. And of course, you see his Decepticon logo. And that's a pretty rad little jet, even for a beginner. Very, very cool. I am happy with this toy. Again, even for being a beginner type of Transformer, which is I haven't played with Transformers in years, so forgive me for being slow. But yeah, Transformers are pretty cool. They're definitely not Masters of the Universe, and that's what I really like about this, is because these are the robots, and of course, at the end of the day, you have some really, really cool things about the robots themselves. Some of these beginner ones do not come with weapons. I know RC definitely comes with weapons. Comes with a weapon, her gun. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, at some point, I wonder if RC was I almost thought, if I remembered correctly, I thought RC was a motorcycle, but I'm definitely seeing that I'm wrong about that. She is definitely a pink and white car, and I'm actually really happy that they did a female Transformer. I don't know what else to say about that. This is a really, really cool Transformer. I think her voice in the cartoon was one of my favorites, because she was definitely robotic, but had a humanistic side to her. I guess that maternal instinct, which I think is just absolutely phenomenal, even for the cartoon. Just amazing. I think I got that one in the wrong spot. I know the cartoons of Transformers better than I know the history. I was just trying to bring content to my channel, and I know I should have did some homework. I just know I should have did some homework, and that's my bad for that. And there is Starscream in his robotic form once again. If I know anything for sure, Optimus Prime is definitely one of my favorites. I mean, it's Optimus Prime. And his ruthless, evil counterpart being Megatron. Who could ask for more, right? He comes Optimus Prime is only 4 steps. So again, with these particular Transformers, they're not supposed to be very hard to transform. So it's to get the kids into the line. When you start spending more and more money on the IP, that's when you get into more parts. So he comes with his truck top, and of course he comes with his full body, which is really cool. And then of course they've got the little plastic wheels again. So I mean, like, if the kids break them, it's not a really it's not a huge loss. You're definitely going to pay for it. So again, I'm not too worried about that. Let's see here. That should go there. That should go here. Yeah. Just like that. His arms go in to make the base of the truck. And they fit nicely, actually, which even for a toy of this caliber, I am amazing. I'm actually amazed at how well this is built. So again, there is Optimus Prime in truck form, and he doesn't come with his blaster. If the only thing I could say, I wish he came with his blaster. That to me is an important piece, but at the end of the day, for what it is, Optimus Prime as a $10 toy, I know my kids will love it. I love it just because it's a Transformer. And of course, you still have his robot form inside. And again, it's fairly easy to pop him right back out. Fairly easy. Gotta play with the toys. Getting stuff all over my desk. Keep forgetting I don't have to use my mouse. Cobweb, are you talking about the Starscream, or are you talking about excuse me, are you talking about Optimus? Because I definitely know Megatron, I think he's got the most steps out of all the ones I've got here. That's 9. He's got 8. He's got 7. But again, all the different points of articulation. It's 1, 2, 3. I kind of wish that this swung back, or this part of Optimus swung back so you can reveal his hand. Unfortunately, you can't. Again, I'm not really too worried about that for the type of toy that this is. The Autobot symbol, so cool. And even the paint apps on these, they're not bad for what they are. Again, it's a Dollar General toy, and it's definitely to bring the kids into the line. So I won't complain about it. maybe as far as like the collector, maybe not so much, but if you're a collector with limited means, or you just want to pick up something to add to your collection and not spend a whole lot of money, I definitely recommend it. You might find, like, I will say, I don't like the hollowness of the legs. I wish they were definitely solid. But once again, that's definitely going to make them more expensive. So at the end of the day, once again, I'm cool with what it is for that. And he stands nicely. And it's a wonderful toy, even for I'll still call it a beginner, because at the end of the day, if I'm not mistaken, the Optimus Prime that is over this particular Optimus Prime for the build is 30 steps. This Optimus is actually, where did I put Optimus's box? There it is. This Optimus is only 4 points. So he's a very simple transformation. And again, I don't mind it. This particular Bumblebee was only 4 steps, but I like the design of the car. Once again, these are wonderful little startups. Again, get the kids involved. Now, I am going to go with an 8 steps Grimlock. Grimlock is actually one of my favorite Transformers, as far as what he is. One, he is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. He is the Dinobot. He is the king, legendary Autobot king. And I was actually surprised to find him. I actually found him in the store that I work at. And again, $6. I couldn't pass it up. I definitely wasn't going to pass it up because it's Grimlock. I'm not very good at it either. I'm well out of practice, Adam. Very well out of practice. Ooh, how many points of or how many steps did it take to transform Optimus? Cobweb. This one is proving to be John proof. There we go. We are open. Almost open. Somewhat open. There we go. So this is the Grimlock head. So his jaw is not articulated, which I don't mind so much. Again, for $6, there is nothing more that I could ask for. I definitely love the gold touch deco that they put on here, the red eye, and this is not necessarily a matte silver, gray silver that they use for the paint app. It's got a little bit of a gloss, so it's a nice. Very nice piece. Yeah, the more money you put into them, the more complex they get. And again, it's a wonderful thing. Uh, but once you get them to transform the first time, and you make them back into the robot like this, and if you do put it back together the way that they want you to put it back together, it's definitely one of those things that you're gonna be like, yeah, that'll be the last time I transform it for a while. What was my first transformer when I was a kid? My first transformer, I think, when I was a kid was who was it? My mom and dad got me. It was an it was an Insecticon, so it was kind of like a roach. He was silver. He had the pinchers, and he was purple and black. And that was a pretty cool figure. That was like I think that was probably my very first Transformer, and he was pretty simple to put together. But then I started getting into the rest of the Insecticons, and as I got into the other Insecticons, they got harder. What was Starscream was my first original Decepticon that I got. I got that for, I think, probably like my 13th birthday. And that original Starscream was absolutely amazing. But again, the steps to transform him into the jet and into the robot and then back into the jet, I think I transformed it like maybe 4 times, and after I transformed it back into the jet, I left it just like that because I always loved the jet. Let's see. So the head goes this way, which I just did. The arms invert. Then let's see. It says, oh, that comes up. Well, that would make sense. That comes up so that you can get the head on up here, I guess. Ah. That goes up. Legs go in. This is kind of weird. That goes in. That goes in. Grimlock is proving to be John-proof too. Where does that go? That goes there. Okay. So that goes like that. His chest goes over. Oh, okay. I see. Interesting. Oh, that goes over his back. This is a very interesting build for a Transformer. And once again, it's definitely proving to be difficult. That way. Closes in. He's definitely difficult. Even for 8 pieces. That's probably another thing. If you are, if you're not in tune to doing these builds like this will drive you nuts. Certain ones of these are just, even for 8 steps, they're kind of hard. And 8 steps, following the directions. He's still not staying the way that I want him to stay. Okay, let's see. He's definitely proven to be tough. There we go. No. Because his leg just popped off his ball here. I'm doing something wrong with it. And I can't figure it out because I'm looking at the instructions and it says nope. Or maybe, no. That goes there, that goes there. That comes up and out. I'll bet if my kid was over here doing it, she'd have no problem. Let's see here. That goes there. Oh. Duh. And there's Grimlock. It's definitely a little bit different than what I was expecting, but it's Grimlock for sure. I think Grimlock was actually one of the smartest of the Autobots. Although he was made to sound really stupid. Me, Grimlock. But he wasn't stupid. He was very intelligent. And again, I just love that paint deco on how he is. And I'm definitely going to leave him like this because his transformation was a pain in the butt, even for 8 steps. Yeah, I know, right? So, like, again, now that I've got him transformed in his dinosaur, I'm going to leave him just like that. I'm probably not going to, I'm not going to transform him again because I don't want to go through that, because that right there on Alive just made me look really. Okay, let's see. I'll put his instructions over here so I don't lose them. I think I'm better at the 4 steps than I was with that. So I can only guess what Megatron's going to do to me here, right? Megatron is 12 steps. He is the one that's got the most. He really is a cool robot. I kind of wish that they would have left his change as the gun, because that was his original but now they have him as a tank, and that's okay. It makes it a little bit different, well, a whole lot different, because his original form was his gun. I know that at some points, when he transformed into the gun, Starscream would fire, but for the most part, it was Soundwave that would use Megatron as his transformation into the hand cannon, which is pretty cool. I never owned a Soundwave until I got into my adults, my early 20s. That's when I finally picked up my first Soundwave. But he's also another one of my favorite of Decepticons. I know I have him over here, hanging on my wall, actually. And no, that's not Soundwave that I have there. That is Shockwave. And he is another one of my favorite. Soundwave, Shockwave, and Starscream. Probably my three favorite of all. Starscream being my first, Soundwave being my second, and Shockwave my third. He's a real simple build. And this is the Bumblebee Studio Series. And he's definitely tiny, but he's a really cool one. He's Generation 1. I got him for Christmas a couple years back. So let's see. The cannon for Megatron for his tank build. His instructions are on the back, so again, he definitely looks like Megatron. Uh-oh. Gotta go with the dropsies. There we go. Put that back up there. There we go. And of course, that's always a pain. Get that there. That'll hold it in, I think. So there we go. Megatron in his robotic glory. Again, probably one of my favorites. He doesn't hold that gun very well, does he? Oh, okay, because it's on the side of his arm. And you can put it on either side of the arm, so that's pretty cool. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. So going into his transformation, let's see, 12 steps. Okay, number 1, gun goes there. Number 2, legs go out. This should be interesting. No, it goes out to the side. Okay. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Arms go out. Waist turns this way. That goes that way. That goes that don't look right because that's on the those should be on the inside or the outside. Oh, duh. Here we go again. That goes on the outside like that. Yes, no, maybe so. That goes that way. Adam, you're better at this than me. Let's see here. All right. Maybe that's right. Is that right? So that goes to that, that goes to that, that goes to that. This goes this way. His head should pop in. That goes there. I think I did that wrong. There. That way. Yeah, it's got to be that way. That goes that way. That's the top of the gun. Goes in his hand. Not sure how I just did that. That goes that way. Or no. No, that don't go that way. That goes that way. That goes that way. I'm losing parts off the ball joints. That there, that there, that there. That goes like that. That goes like that. That's supposed to hold together like that. His arms are supposed to fold in and up. In and up. That's going to be tricky. I did it wrong. How did I do this? Oh, you know what? I think I see it. Arms up, over, and bum, bum, bum. There we go. Clank that down, clank that down. Those should be like that. Something like that. This is definitely a strange build. In there, in there, in there. All right, there we go. He is a strange transformer is what he is. Because he is not put together very well at all. He won't hold his weaponry. And now I see why they're as cheap as they are. However, again, what can you expect for $10? Or at least this Megatron isn't made so well, should I say. And he's a pain in the butt, for sure, to change into his tank form. Just a little bit of practice, I guess, is what I'll have to have. Overall, not a bad toy, to say the least. Not a bad toy. It's definitely a beginner, and it gave me problems, so That might not be saying much. RC is my next. RC is definitely a favorite of mine. Of course, being a female transformer, but she also comes with a weapon. So, don't want to lose that weapon, so I got to keep an eye on it. All right, double packaging. I can do that. There she is, out of her package. Now she is a little bit differently made from the others. She's got some very nice, well-articulated points here at her arms. They move up, down. The nice points of articulation here. Also the ball joint. The ball rotator joints here. And the legs. I really like the way this is. I will say this. If the only thing that I am really scared of with these particular toys, you can tell the difference in the more expensive ones to these. You can tell that if you play with these a little too rough, these are definitely going to break. The ball joints on these are great. I have no complaints about the ball joints. In fact, that's wonderful. However, when you get into the wheels, it's just a little plastic disc for a wheel. And again, what can you ask for $6? But at the end of the day, it's to get children into the line. It's maybe even young adults. It's definitely not a real collector's thing unless you're just really trying to get the figure into your collection. Let's see. She comes with 6 points, 6 steps. So let's see. Oh, you know what? I didn't show her off with her gun in her hand. Hey, YouTube. I'm showing a gun on screen. Time to block me. Just kidding. But yeah, her paint articulation isn't bad. If I can get a good... There we go. You can see the blue in her eyes. What is that? Like a pale pink on top of the hot pink and white. I mean, it's a pretty cool figure, even for what she is. Very cool figure. Let's take a look at the steps for her. Okay, so we are going to pop open the hood that goes over the top. Looks like it says Oh, okay, I see. So when you put her together, now I know RC really isn't all that big as far as and of course this is a smaller build of her. So she turns into like a little matchbox car. Let's see. That goes in. How do her arms go in? That goes over the top. That goes in. Those twist around. They come in. But how do her arms go in? Oh, okay. So her arms do this. Well, that wouldn't make sense. I don't think. Arms go in next to her head. But that's her car door. So that don't make sense. So that's supposed to go that way. That's supposed to go that way. Well, she's proven difficult. Oh, does that go under there? Do her hands become... Well, this is definitely not working out to my advantage. Oh, there we go. She goes there. However, that doesn't come out there. That goes there. That goes there. That's kind of strange. All right, to the best of my ability, I'll have to play with these some more because she's proving to be difficult. But that is RC for the most part. Pretty cool. Again, even for a beginner, and I haven't played with Transformers in years. So again, doing this, yeah, not too bad. Let's do Autobot Ratchet. Now, I don't really know a whole lot about this particular character from Transformers. I believe he was a medic. And altogether, seemed like a pretty cool robot. Transformer. He has 7 steps. It's not very often I can say a toy has left me dumbfounded. Oh, wow. I just dropped a book. Well, I don't think it was the book that I needed. At least I hope not. Okay, so his 7 points of articulation. Let's first take a look at the robot. RC, not RC, Autobot Ratchet, the ambulance, the medic. Pretty cool looking robot. He turns into an ambulance. So let's see. We are going to turn his arms this way. Turn his arms that way. His head don't go anywhere. Let's see here. That can't be right. Aha. So he's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right. The first half of him is built right. Let's see. How do we do this part? That part comes up. You know what? This one is so easy. I hope I redeemed myself from the last couple because the last couple made me look really dumb. These aren't too bad. All right. Bam. Get yourself in there. There we go. That was a pretty easy transformation. Can't complain. $6. Some of them are easier than others. That was 7 points, whereas RC was only 6, and I still didn't get her put together the right way. Go figure, right? Again, Transformers for what they are. I know some of the parts of the things that I really like about Transformers is not only are they action figures and being robots, they're puzzles. So they get you to start thinking. My very last one, I know a little bit about him, but not as much as I should. I haven't been watching my Transformers cartoons for a while, and I haven't been reading my comics. I should be. Again, there's a lot of things going on right now with my job, and I haven't had time to do a whole lot. So like I've been definitely like cramming to try and do a video here or there. Normally it's just Friday night. So at the end of the day, trying to do a little bit more with my channel. And that is not how you transform him. Is it on the back? It most definitely is. Okay, so he's 9 points. Wheeljack. He's got some very interesting colors. He is definitely a race car. And again, for the price, it's not so bad. And again, it's a beginner. So let's see. How to transform Wheeljack. We are going to take his bumpers this away. And this away. That's 1, 2. We're going to slide these together like that. Again, some of these are much simpler than others. And for that, I am glad that they are, because let's see, how is this one? This goes here. That's not it. That's supposed to be there. That's supposed to be there. That's how we get that. Bam. Oh, duh. Flip his head in there. Let's not be hasty, shall we? Because that's what I forgot to do. I didn't do the 180 flip. Ball joint. Once again, going into not a bad little toy. And there we go. With the Autobot logo right there. Wheeljack, most definitely pretty cool. And didn't take me that long. And he's got some rather nice weight to him too. Completely transformed. For everyone who joined the stream and everyone else who will join the stream later and watch, I thank y'all very much. Probably not my best video. Well, definitely not my best video, but definitely not my worst. I will definitely do some better videos coming up in the future. I have a couple more videos coming up, and they will definitely be more entertaining than this, other than to watch me fumble around with Transformers. Transformers line, look, I don't care, young or old. Transformers is a really cool line, coming from the cartoon, coming to the comic book, the toys. It doesn't really matter if they're $6, $10, $20, $30, $100. I've seen them up in price past that. But again, you know, it's like anything else. You definitely get what you pay for. And with these, again, these are beginners. So if I let my kids have them and play with them, And if they destroy them, I'm not out much. Again, you pick and choose as a collector, and I just wanted to check these out, and it's not bad for what it is. And so, with that being said, some of them are harder than others, and the smaller ones, particularly like RC, if you fumble around with her too much, you try to force it, she's probably going to break because she's got really, really thin plastic. But then again, it is what it is. $6. I can't really complain about that. I'm happy to have some Transformers in my collection at a reasonable price. They're not the best. They're not the worst. I remember when I was a kid, what really kind of got me into Transformers was GoBots. So GoBots was a really cool cartoon, and their toy line was fantastic as well. Kind of wish that someone would pick up the GoBots and bring them back. We got Transformers. Anything's possible. We got Motu. Again, anything's possible. If you like this kind of content, I definitely hope you would like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And it definitely helps definitely helps my channel and the algorithm. So, with that being said, thank y'all for being here, and I will see y'all on the next one.